Hey everybody, wherever and whenever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in EU4 to continue the Madyas half campaign. And last we left off, there we go. Last we left off, we were in the middle of another war against Shun. Really, we declared war on Bengal, who were being guaranteed by Shun, which meant that I could fight them despite the fact that I had a truce with them because they've decided to join anyway. So we just basically, this is our third war against Shun in quick succession, and we're going to try and clean up the rest of this area over here by taking it from Bengal, and also get a bunch of lands from Shun on the way as well. I think if I do the draft peace deal here, I'll take all of the things I want from Bengal. Then we add this. That's gonna leave us with 4 provinces left, which means once the truce is up, we can attack Shun again for the last 4 provinces, and that's gonna be the last bit of conquest we're gonna do in the game, at least in this half of the game, since that is the entirety of the East Indies under our control. Again, you know, we only have like 40 years left, so I don't think we'll be able to take the rest of Bengal, the Bengal trade node and the Canton trade node. That's just too much land in 40 years, especially when we don't have any admin efficiency because we're running, you know, a pirate republic. We don't have absolutism for that, so we're just gonna finish up our conquests, and then for the remainder of the game until we reach the end dates, we're just gonna be focusing on internal stuff. Making sure that we convert with at least a functioning nation. But yeah, that is the plan. Hopefully we can get through this war and then the next war within this session, and then maybe if we go fast enough, we can maybe like finish EU4 today. So let's go to full screen. And where were you headed? Right, I think you were... So this group over here is headed over to the forts and try and siege Bengal down because they are the war goal technically. Right, I had the mercs just run around over here. Most of them don't have any manpower left. Hey Spar, good morning. I had a fun weekend. Yeah, so I did not stream on Thursday because I had to leave early for Friday. And we basically just went on a staycation for like 3 days, overnighting at someone else's place with a bunch of friends. Yeah, it was fun. Had some good food, and we'll also had to deal with some legal contraband. And I say legal contraband because it's not exactly illegal, but it's contraband because it's not exactly something you do in public. So, yeah. Where were you headed? Okay, I think you were headed for the capital. All of these are shattered, I hope. And then we've got this group over here dealing with this fort. Okay, yeah, we can unpause here. Nice. Stack wipe on a free stack over there. Okay, they're not shattered anymore, so it's a bit dangerous to be hanging around over here. Maybe we don't go all the way to the capital. How many are there here? 23, 36, that's 59, 60 something, 70. My stack here is 80. Well, sort of 80. They're not full strength, but I think we can handle that. I gotta make sure that these guys come in at the same time if they're gonna fight this stack over here. But yeah, had some pretty good barbecue chicken on Saturday, and also like some really fat onion rings as well. Pretty good. More admin. Yeah, we just ran out of stuff to here admin for, so I don't really know what to spend my admin on. I think I've expanded everything that we can expand. I don't really want to. I don't really want to increase dev, just yet. Like we can go like once we're done with our wars, we're definitely gonna go way over gov cap because I'm just gonna state everything. But we can't state it right now. We have to like wait until the end of the war, so I kind of don't know what to do with my admin right now. And I don't have a policy that can slow down the generation of admin, but oh well. It's a stack of Bengal gone. Cool. Are we catching them? We might catch these. Mountain terrain though. Thing is wrong. Does it do anything? Nice. You have at least like a good rest. Should I split these? I should probably split these guys, huh? And nice, the Mercs beat the stack of Delhi over there. Okay. I can probably just have them hang out over here while sieging the capital down. It's just a level 4 in the fort anyway. As long as they don't try and challenge us there. Okay, new debate in parliament. Let's see, what do we want here? Advisor cost minus 10. We got minus 10% development costs. Culture inversion costs 15%. I probably want this state religion propagation again. Probably. Yeah, let's just go with another propagation of religion. We're still behind on that by quite a bit. Got a lot of stuff we need to convert. So we'll take this again. And I think we should have, or at least we should have gotten like a missionary strength guy. Or is it already this guy over here? It might be this guy already, actually. Yeah. Okay, so their capital is a level 1 fort, but it is covered by the zone of control over this one. Should probably try and take this fort with the mercs. And there's Jian. Let's see. We'll try and push to the north. I have the idea of wanting to make a fighting game stuck in my head. I could make all the characters based on the people I fall into. That would be pretty funny. I think there's like kind of a fighting game. Well, there's probably like more than one actually, where they actually take, you know, celebrities, like actual celebrities, and like as the fighting game characters. I forgot what that name was. But the game exists, so yeah, that's definitely an idea that you could do. Take this fort. Okay. Probably want this stack to get onto Hanchong first before we start splitting. I'd be a Blanca character. The one that's just annoying that can spam out like one move over and over and over again. Or is it because I'm a ball? Yeah, actually, that makes sense. I'm just the ball after all. Okay, let's send these two over here. Get the siege done. Probably better to do it with them rather than the mercs. And let's split over here. Should probably do this way. Good old Blanca ball. Let me just split this. Right, we need like one extra infantry on that. I should just shift consolidate it, huh? Should consolidate this. Add 3. Get that 43. Okay. Well, there goes our admin. Yeah, no, we really just don't have anything to spend on. I could spend Diplo on War Exhaustion, but... just float admin, I guess? Not great. But it'll have to do. Okay. Probably don't want to stack too many here. So the mercs, I'm gonna have them go over here. And then for these guys, let's split our artillery off so we're not dying of attrition. Stack all the artillery in the forts. They probably don't have troops over here since they're all focused on the north in China. And okay, they're stacking so much here, so I don't think the mercs can handle that. Where can I send the mercs instead? Oh, actually, can we maybe white piece you already? Minus 40 on that. Delhi is at minus 9. Delhi also allied Shun, so we're gonna end up fighting them again when we attack Shun later. Let's take this. I really would like to use my spare admin to centralize state, but that's gonna delay us from our last government reform. So we're gonna hold off on doing that first. Oops. Okay, so there's peasant revolt over here. Let's probably deal with that first. I think we go here. There's no river crossing on that side. Yeah, there's... oh wait, no, there is. What the we're gonna go without river crossing here. Hey Tom Steele, hello. Welcome to the stream. That's a river crossing with every side. Okay, well, just gonna have to like fight through that, I guess. There's this fort done. And we can go straight for their capital here. And let's see, is Delhi... How close is Delhi? -7. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with Batman. Is there like -40? I'm not gonna go all the way here to siege down their fort in the middle of Vidge. Like freaking... the hell? Okay, let's fight that. Ah, well, they capped it, but we'll just cap it back. After sieging these forts, we're gonna have to like fight our way back through. Okay. Let's merge you here. This infantry should go here. There you go. You're unsieging stuff, but it's not... Yeah, it's not the critical stuff, it's not the forts. This one we have to stop them from taking. Okay, let's go and run this way. Actually, maybe there's so many stacks around this area. Probably go this way instead. I accidentally almost lost that. Thank God my subject is on that thing. Yeah, we're gonna go for here. Again, to you for any tips. Trying to get tips for EU4. Don't get too intimidated by the number of things like that the screen just gives you. When you're starting out, like maybe just focus on just following along the mission tree of the nation that you choose to play. Admittedly, there's a lot of reading that you're gonna have to do. But yeah, just don't get like too intimidated by like all of the different mechanics. A lot of them are usually just optimizations that you don't always have to think about. Especially if you're like playing for your first time. So yeah, I think that's like the best I can give for someone who's like just getting into it the first time. Play you 1 to 3, otherwise the story won't make the story of the world's history, huh? Oh jeez, so many rebels again. Yeah, we'll just have the mercs deal with those rebels. They haven't captured the forts yet, so that's nice. And they actually gave up the siege. Okay. So we can maybe try and snipe some armies here. Nice, that's another fort in. And now that we have that capital on our control, we should get ticking war score now. Bahman is just on -30. I really don't know how I'm gonna get them out of this war. Hey, Steel. This makes no sense anywhere. It do be like that. Let's gather up these troops over here. We're gonna end up having like another big fight here, I think. Yeah, they're all like gathering up. These are my infantry stacks. This one... Yeah. We're gonna have like another one big fight, I think. I'm just gonna pay for mercantilism here, so we're not capping on Diplo. Oh, it just really hurts that we're capping on admin too much. This is good now. Yeah, okay. That's 74k. We have a river crossing on this side. Well, actually, no. I control the fort, so I should be fine. Let's just make sure we gather up and have the full 80k, the full width. Take the fight. Oh my god, that is so many 130, 145, 176,000 on one province. Are you serious? At least it's not a fort, but oh my god. Okay, we'll definitely take the prestige here. We can't take the admin anymore. Okay. Which comments are you like? Back to example of the old man. I say only that steel is made by combining iron with. Are you sure you didn't learn that before that spar and you just forgot? Surely you learned that before and you just forgot, right? Like, surely you're not learning that the first time just now. Okay, I think they're abandoning Bengal over here, so we're just gonna walk in with the 80k stack. Yeah, they abandoned them. Holy shit, okay. Can I catch this? Okay, we could potentially catch that as well. Nice. We catch a 25k stack, and we also wiped Bengal stack. Okay. That's good. Shun is willing to peace out, but we have to peace them out within this war. Or with Bengal to actually get their land over here. So I can't separate peace them. Okay, nice. That's another stack wipe. This is the last fort on this side. Yeah, this is the last fort on Bengal's side. Do we have access actually? Can I cross? Oh, we have access like everywhere. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, then after this fort, then we can maybe send the stack over to piece Bahmanis out. The problem is Delhi. I don't really want to have to go to Delhi. Piece them out. -3. Almost there. There's no such thing as aluminum ore. It's right or something. Yeah, aluminum is also man-made, if I remember correctly. We're not gonna siege the one in Tibet, so maybe we go over here. We'll split in the north. I'm gonna take a bit of attrition here, but that is fine. Naval maintenance, cool. We're stack wiping some smaller stacks, so that's great. I can maybe catch... Actually... I can maybe catch this one over here. Maybe streaming more, or are you going to do it here and there? So my schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I guess it would depend on your time zone, but like my schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday around the same time. So I'll be streaming around this time on Thursday again, but it's not always going to be the same game. What I have lined up right now is EU4 on Tuesday. Well, technically this is going to be, hopefully this is going to be the last session, and then we're going to convert this exact save file into Victoria 3. We're continuing it there. And then on Thursday, I currently have an XCOM 2 run going. And then on Saturday, I'll be going back to Endless Space 2 to play the final faction that we haven't played through yet. Controller's mechanicalism. We'll take the loyalty hit, that's fine. But yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, always around the same time, which is like right now. Not exactly just EU4. I'm playing a bunch of other games as well. English at the time is 2:28. Nice. Then yeah, like totally. If you're interested in watching my streams, go ahead. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is like, this particular save that we're playing is a Pirate Republic Madyas run, where I just took over the entire East Indies and a bunch of Australia and South Africa as a Pirate Republic, and we're converting this to Victoria 3 once we hit the end date of 1821. And we're gonna see how a Pirate Republic plays out converted. And oh my god, we destroyed them. Holy we stack wiped them. Let's go! I love it. Okay. That's pretty good. I think we can send this stack over to the next fort over here then, since we just wiped a chunk of their army there. Forcing us to play Endless Legends if and when that ever releases. It's not gonna be for a while yet, right? I think. Okay, we can peace out Delhi. They're willing to white peace. I don't want to have to like cross the, you know, Himalayas to just fight them, so we're just gonna peace them out. As much as I would like to peace them out with breaking their alliance with Shun, I don't want to have to go there. And like, they were not really a big deal to fight, so I think we'll just peace them out now. Bahmanis, for whatever reason, still has... Oh, actually... Wait, no. That's Shun. Yeah, Bahmanis is just gonna take a while. Yeah, keep going here. Why do you want access from me? Are you fighting another war? No, I'm not gonna give you access. Screw you. Okay, there's that done. They don't have enough troops to siege this down, so we're just gonna ignore that. And I'm gonna send these troops all the way over here, so we can siege down Bahmanis. I think we just siege down that one fort. We don't have to go for their capital, and I think we can peace them out already. So it's just gonna be Bengal and Shun left. Let's get these mercs and maybe send them over. I guess we can have them deal with the troops over here. Okay, they're going to this fort. Let me split the infantry so that we only have the artillery. A full stack of artillery over here, although we might need an extra 3. Might need an extra 3 infantry actually, so let me split that. Just to get the 43 for the perfect amount for sieging. Then we can go to Ningxia with this stack over here. Oh, see the 2 today. But we want to get to EU4-Vic3. We'll have 3. Oh, Victoria 2, I have like absolutely no experience with it at all, so I can't help you there. Victoria 3, I have been like practicing a lot. Partly because of preparation for this half campaign, and also just because like I wanted to play it a bit more. I'm definitely enjoying Vic3 quite a lot. So definitely have a lot of fun there once we convert the save over. Alright, thank you. The Discord is like not super active. I I just don't really have like any activities in mind, and also there's just not that many of us yet there. But thank you. OMC2 is wait, what is OMC2? I'm not sure if I'm supposed to know that game or not. I'm assuming it's kind of in the same vein as other strategy games. Korea is preparing to attack Shun in a war of aggression. Oh boy. That's good for me, actually. That's very good for me. Okay. I like that. From what I hear in FC, you can play for an AV while focus on better economies go as far as you like. It's almost endless. Yep, pretty much. You can almost think of it like a sandbox, honestly. Like, when you choose a nation to play at the start of the game, you can just kind of do whatever you want with a nation. The way I like to describe EU4 is you can think of it as a map painting game visually, but mechanically it's basically just a bunch of modifiers modifying a bunch of other modifiers. So oh shit, we lost the capital. We're gonna have to like take that back. Yeah, it's like a glorified, like, it's a more visually appealing spreadsheet is another way you can look at it. I'm gonna send these two. They're too far, actually. I might as well. Yeah, sure, why not? Send these two over here. Probably don't need all of the mercs over here, so let's just leave this one. I don't think we need to siege down any more of Shun's forts, especially when they're going to get attacked by Korea already. We're at minus 90. Yeah, we just need more war score against Bengal, I think. We peace out Bakhmanis, and I think that should with the war score up. And send the mercs to try and mess with these scattered stacks over here. They're just small stacks for Bakhmanis and Bengal left. Actually, no. Maybe we need to siege down more forts for more war score. Yeah. I'm gonna ignore the north side since I know that Korea is gonna try and go for that. So instead, we're gonna take the east over here. Start working our way through the forts on the east side. Fine. Let you go through us. Okay, that siege the fort down for Bakhmanis. I think we can piece them out. Yeah, we can even piece them out for money if we wanted to, but they're so small, they're probably not gonna give us much. Yeah, it's like worth nothing, so we'll just piece them out. We'll just white piece them. After my troops get out of their land, though. Okay. So Bakhmanis, let's just piece you out. You don't really want anything from you. You can't really offer me anything. And we can re-siege this. No, my general died. Crap. We have to get... Yeah, we have to wait until we get to Hanyang to add another general. We got a nice sailor event that helps with recovering our marine front lines. Okay, let's recruit a new general. 3 siege, pretty nice. Yeah, this should be already max, so we can just have this. Mercs can go over here. Honestly, I think this one stack can probably just help out on the border with Shun. Maybe take another fort. But yeah, I imagine they're gonna be really busy over here dealing with Korea. Okay, so Great Britain has been ending some of the revolutions over on their side here. And they've just mauled Castile in the process. Okay. For Great Britain. Sure. Europe is gonna be a mess in the conversion. This would be so bad. Okay, there's Bengal Delta. We have enough war score now. Need minus 15. Okay, so we need like one more fort, probably. One more fort, and then I think we can end this war. Hopefully our truce is not too long, but I'm assuming Delhi joined against this, right? Yep, Delhi did join, so hopefully Korea beats Shun and Delhi enough that Delhi is not going to be willing to join join when I declare on Shun again later. Let's bring the Marines out over here. And let's bring the Marines out over here as well. Never mind. Let's leave some 3 Marines. Because this requires 43 to siege down. Let's daydream of making a 4 regime to bring back the Civ 4 Squadron features like pixel graphics. Which Civ is that? That must be like a really old Civ. 3? Is that 3? I feel a sneeze coming on. Excuse me. Four. Oh, I never got to try 4. One of my friends was oh nice, actually we can peace out now. Okay, so we'll peace out with all of this. Do I bother taking land from... Actually, no. So, I only want to take land. I don't want to take anything else to make sure that the truce is short because this is a shared truce with both Bengal and Shun. So, I want the short truce with Shun so that we can actually go in on them again pretty soon. So, we'll just take this and bail out. But yeah, like one of my friends was... back when we were in school, like my friend was always like telling me about was it Civ 3 or was it Civ 4? I think it was Civ 4. Like, you know how I always say that I enjoyed Civ 5 a lot more than I enjoyed Civ 6? Like, in my friend's case, he enjoyed Civ 4 more than Civ 5. I could be misremembering that as Civ 4 or Civ 3. Like one of those two, but I definitely enjoyed those more than Civ 5. I was kind of late to the Civ game around that time, so like I was more interested in 5 because it was like the newer thing at the time. Okay, that's the war done, and yeah, definitely far less casualties than the previous wars. Bengal didn't really have that many troops to begin with, so this difference is not really a big deal. However, yeah, this is what we're looking for. Significantly more casualties inflicted on Shun. We actually dealt a decent amount to Delhi, considering we weren't really fighting them directly, but yeah, that's a lot. That's a big difference. And that gives us the rest of this land over here, which means we only have 4 provinces left that we want to take. And those provinces are going to be from Shun, which again, we'll let Korea beat them up for a bit and see what they end up taking. Korea's probably not going to take anything over on this side, and they're definitely not going to take whatever's in here, so we don't have to worry about losing this. But let's recall our fleets, bring everything back. I think that should be all of my ships. Bring them over. And now we wait. So our truce with Shun ends in 1797. So that is going to be 14 years from now. So not too long. But at least, you know, we don't have any other things we need to do. So I think we can just like 4 or maybe even like 5 speed to get to that point. Let's just make sure that we fix everything over here. So let's reduce war exhaustion so we can core cheaply. I don't know why I said that in a weird way. And now, can I concentrate development here actually? Hold on. Actually, should I concentrate development first or raise? Maybe I should just raise first, huh? Because I don't think we'll be able to, Holy shit, that is a lot of... Yeah, because this thing is 40 dev. Oh my god, this is gonna have so much population in the next game. Oh god. Yeah, let's just... no, I want the... I think we get like better gains overall from raising rather than concentrating, especially since like I probably don't need to concentrate that much more considering, yeah, my capital is like 81 dev already. We don't need to concentrate, I think. That's already a lot of dev. So let's just spend the admin first. So let's expand some infrastructure here. Miraculous raising cities lately. Right away. Dude, the things that are going on over there right now, kind of silly. Actually, no, not even kind of. Like, it's pretty silly. Let's just expand all of this. Okay, that way we make some space for our admin. That does raise the gov cost by a bit, but yeesh. Yeah. But don't worry about that. Yeah, let's raise it. Let's raise all of this. If we can still concentrate it after raising, that'd be sick. Ah, no, I overcapped. No. Yeah, okay, no, we can't concentrate. Yeah, that's fine. Probably get more value out of it from raising anyway. And that should be everything, right? We can't raise anything else. Yeah, we can't raise anything else. Okay. And now we core. It'd be much cheaper to core. And is there anything else we need to do here? We can't upgrade this until we state it. We're gonna state that later. But yeah, that's it there. For Diplo, we can maybe do another click of mercantilism. And here we just have to deal with the rebels that are about to spawn everywhere because of the unrest. We're not going to intervene in the Great Power War, that doesn't really matter. And we can get rid of our spy network in Bengal. And here the hope really is just like Korea beats up Shun so bad that they're not gonna be, or they're not gonna have like, they're not gonna put up a fight later when we declare war on them again. For now, let's reorganize our armies and get them back. We'll just have the armies ready at the border to declare war on them again. As for the forts, we'll keep the fort over here. We probably don't need the fort in... Yeah, we just need the fort in Mongkwang. That one covers both of these entrances already. I can probably delete the one in Katha. And then Kale as well. The one in Ava... Yeah, the one in Ava doesn't really cover anything else, I think. We can delete this too. And delete this one as well. That gives us a bit more space. So the forts that really need to just cover stuff is like over here. And then we're not going to be going to war with Bengal anytime soon, so we don't have to put a fort over on this side. So it's just this entrance over here. And then we have Hisenwi. Not the best place for it, honestly. Oh, actually, no. We have the one in Mongkong, so we can delete the one in Hisenwi, even though this one has the ramparts. Did this always give manpower? Did ramparts always give manpower? What the hell? Hold on. What? Excuse me? Is that a unique thing? That might be a unique thing, actually. I don't know where I'm getting it from, though. Screw it. That's fine. We'll delete the fort over here since we have the one in Mongkong. That one already covers this side. That one covers this side, which means we also probably don't need the one in Makmai. Because Mongkong covers this. There's a unpassable terrain over here, which is also... This province over here is also covered by Mongkong. So... I just need coverage over here, which is given by Luang Prabang. Which means that... Yeah, so... Tonkin... Oh, is this Tonkin? Okay, I think this is Tonkin. So Tonkin already covers this side. So that one's this entrance. And then they can siege this down, but then if they want to progress, they have to like siege both of these. Yeah, okay, we have good fort... We have decent fort coverage, so we can delete most of the other forts already. So that gives us a bit of space for our infrastructure. Let's see, what else can we build? Okay, we still have manufactories we need to build here. And then let's get a courthouse down. No other universities needed. All of American history's got I've seen the list of Sartanamas. They really just never released it, huh? It was like straight up, they never just outed them, huh? Okay. Freaking stupid ass. Okay, we can't build premium Rex. Do we have any thing here? Nope. No full values over here, so... okay, no, we're not gonna build temple cities. Those don't really give us anything. Coastal batteries? No. State houses. Do you have any? No. It's not gonna give it as anything right now. Some offices. This one being available tells me that I have a coal province somewhere. I just don't know where. Supposedly I have a coal province that doesn't have a furnace yet. Where could it be, however? Oh, actually, why is this not spawned coal yet? Bro, what the f... Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, let's just unpause it first and get our troops in. Ooh, okay, we don't have enough supply limit for that. So let's go park the troops over there, in the inner part instead. And yep, here comes the rebels. Let's deal with that first. Split these. And then let's bring the armies over here in Anhua. Yeah, most of the supply limit is like on the coast. Okay, sure, whatever. But yeah, with that done, we can just focus on... I'm gonna start improving relations with all my subjects because we're gonna annex them pretty soon. And once I finish annexing them, and once we finish taking the 4 provinces left from Shun, that's gonna be all of our conquests done, and we can just speed 5 our way to the end. Which hopefully we can get to 1821 by today, so that the next session is just gonna be Victoria 3. We're gonna start the Victoria 3 half at that point. Inflation? Why am I getting an inflation event? What the hell? Okay, sure. We have yearly inflation reduction anyway, so it's not too bad. The mercs. Where can I put the mercs? Where can you hang around? I can have them hunt down the pirates. That's Centaurian autonomy over in the north and then over in that side. Yeah, okay, we can just have them hang out there to deal with the rebels. Which one's the highest dev? 8, 8, 6, 13. 13 on that one, huh? So I'll park the troops over... No, we can park them over here, and then we'll just have them fight the rebels when they spawn. Inflation event twice. Okay, sure. Sure, game. I don't know why you would give me that event. Ah, wait, no! That inflation event specifically is because of the overextension, right? So when we're above 100 overextension, we're gonna get like bad events. That's just how the game goes. The game does tend to punish you for like expanding too quickly. And that's represented by like high overextension. But yeah. We're just gonna have to tank it. And there goes our last idea group. Managed to complete our ideas. That's a very late naval ideas. Like, that's another advice I can give, I guess, Tom. But don't take naval ideas for your last idea group. It's a waste of time. Yeah, our idea order is just so messed up because of like poor decisions in the early game. But yeah, I'll talk more about this maybe like towards the end when we're about to convert. Quartermaster's loyalty. I'm just gonna end up like seizing land and then selling titles when we're at 40, so I might as well not bother with this for now. But with our last idea group done, that means we can have some more policies up. Shipbuilding time has 10% institution. Okay, so this one's useless because we've already embraced the latest institution. But this one, the Transportation Act, is really good. That's gonna spike our income by quite a bit. And can we replace anything else here? So we got a lot of Diplo policies available. Naval Leader Maneuver +1, Ship Durability +5. Full Ship Repair +25, Sailor Maintenance +20. That's actually really important because we've got such a large navy and our manpower, or our sailors are also being used for Marines. So we kind of need the Sailor Maintenance. We'll have Navies +10, National Sailors Modifier, Marines Force Limit. Do we have anything else we can replace that with? National Sailors Modifier +35, Marines Force Limit 10%. We don't need the Marines Force Limit anymore. We have like so much. Yearly Navy Tradition +1. Does that even matter? It kinda does, actually. Naval Tradition does affect the pips that we get on our admirals, which also includes our ruler, because we're a pirate republic. Our ruler is always an admiral. So we can maybe use a bit more Navy Tradition. We should know about overexpansion rules being English, but at least we're not eating beans and toast. What's wrong with beans and toast? I actually don't eat beans and toast that often either. But what was wrong with beans and toast, man? It's bland, but it works. I think I eat bread more often for breakfast, to be honest. If it's not bread, it's rice. Diplomats +1, rebel support efficiency +50. It's not particularly useful. Blockade efficiency, blockade impact on siege. Like, this one's kind of useful, actually, but I don't think Shun has that many forts left on the coast. Yeah, they have like... Actually, no, they have like 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 forts on the coast, actually. So it could be useful, but... I have like max artillery stacks on sieges anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, I guess the navy tradition's like the most useful one, but... See, what does navy tradition give other than the pips? So it gives a bonus to morale of navies, sailor recovery speed. Actually, no, we need that. Blockade efficiency, trade steering, recover navy morale speed, privateer efficiency. Okay, so we can afford to lose... global ship repair and sailor maintenance for the... Ah, crap, okay. I just put this up earlier, so I can't remove it yet. Oh well. Military, yeah, the military I think we'll just keep. Like, there's no other military policy that I want, really. Because we already have like 5% discipline, artillery combat ability, and like movement speed +5, and the artillery levels available versus fort. So that's just really good. Yeah. That's fine. While we are waiting for our truce to be up, let's just drill, get some professionalism in. Actually, let's move you first here. Get them closer to the coast and then have them drill there. You can claim hegemony, okay. Taking the production efficiency and goods produced +10% just gave us enough income that we can claim economic hegemon, which is nice. That's good. Hopefully no one else beats us to, or like hopefully no one like overtakes their or increases their income enough that we lose this. Sure, let's go become a hegemon. This does make it harder to make allies, but like we never had allies to begin with, so it's fine. Whoops, I stacked too many of you over here. You should not be there. Now we can drill. Let's get a bit of professionalism going. Kind of late for it, but we'll do it anyway. And yep, here are the rubble waves. Oops, that's the wrong stack. How do you want to split this? Oops. There we go. Are there any other rebels spawning in my territory? No. Okay. In terms of infrastructure, okay, so no other universities that we can build. How about manufactories? No, we're good. No more coastal batteries. Oh, we might end up building more shipyards and conscription centers when we state the other provinces. Oh, Korea called in all their allies. Oh god. Oh no. Please don't take this, Jaunpur. I don't want to have to fight you for this. Oh my god. Shun is fighting Jaunpur, Transoxiana, Chagatai, Korea, Vij, Mewar, and Afghanistan. Okay, that's... How does that look like on the map? Yeah, all of them are small. It's really just Korea. Like, Korea looks like this, but they're pretty strong. Korea managing to ally, like, the 2 power block in India is kind of scary. Hopefully no one else takes this land, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass if I have to fight Korea for it. I don't want to. I mentioned this before, but like Korea in the late game is pretty hard to fight. Because of all their bonuses for being in a defensive war. And this is like not even a defensive war for them. They attacked. They attacked on this one. So it's kind of scary. Let's take the bricks over here and deal with those rebels. Once we actually core these provinces, which is gonna be soon, we shouldn't have any more rebel issues. Crap, there are rebels in Hawaii. Fuck. I have to bring a freaking stack over to Hawaii to deal with that. Okay. How's that? 13k? Okay, I'm gonna bring this stack over to Hawaii. Fuck. But yeah, I could intervene in this war, but like, I don't want to. No. So many rebels. Oh, actually, we could... While waiting, could we raid anything? No, not... Nah. Nah, I think we're fine. We have like enough sailors. We're actually close to our cap on sailors and manpower. So I probably don't need to raid anymore. Also, our economy is like strong enough that we don't really need to raid either. I really hope that Korea does not give this to Jaunpur. Please, God, no. Oh, I would be so pissed if they gave that to Jaunpur. What do you spend my admin on? We take tech. 666. Nah, we'll pass on that. I already expanded everything though, so I think we're just gonna end up overcapping on admin again. Oh. There goes the rebels in Hawaii. Where are the other merch stacks? Let's bring them over here. It'd be nice if they decided to run their troops over to my border to deal with my rebels, but that's not gonna happen. We have like enough force. Can I hire... Okay, we can hire another merc stack actually. We have the force limit for it, but I think that's it. Tonkinese army. Oh, that puts us over a force limit. Nah, that's fine. We don't have to actually go over force limit. Where's the boat that is taking... Yeah, so we're gonna have to like transport you over to Maui instead. So the merc stack doesn't have to do a naval landing. They're still gonna have to do a straight crossing though, but that's fine. Hopefully we get the month thick. Yeah, we're gonna get the month thick. So this stack is gonna have the morale to actually fight this rebel stack. Okay, let's just unsiege that and then we'll bring them back home. Okay. Now, hopefully, we are gaining... Okay, we're gaining power. Nice. So that means no one's actually close to potentially taking this from us. And economic hegemon is like my favorite bonus here. I guess for LARP reasons, we should be naval hegemon, but... I just wanted economic hegemon. That doesn't really affect the game in the conversion. I don't think they have like a thing for hegemons in the conversion. So that's just a nice bonus to have within EU4 specifically. Was that all of our cores? Yeah, I think that was... No, not all of our cores, but most of it. Let's take another mercantilism. Actually, let's check. Can we culture convert? Anything? Siamese. I think we'll culture convert some. I kind of want to just wait until we can state these. And again, like the reason we're not stating everything just yet is because I want to save a bit of my admin efficiency for actually taking the last bit of provinces, and we'll state everything once we're not gonna go to war anymore. Where's the last bit of rebels? Zulu. Oh my god, I have to send the stack to Africa. Holy shit. Okay. I'll send one stack over to Africa to deal with that rebel stack over there, and then Senwi. We can provoke that and just force it to appear. Where is it? Over here. So I'll just force that so that we don't have to fight it anymore. Did it really choose that? Transport? Oh wait, no, okay. Yeah, so these guys are done. We can just take you back home. Whatever. Okay. Whoops, wrong rebel stack. Let's not provoke the Zulu rebels just yet. And then another one for Pegu. Pegu is over here, okay. Our income's gonna spike again once we take this. Another click of mercantilism. Actually, we've also been staying at like 100 power projection for the entire time, so that's good. It's giving us a lot of extra bonuses. No, minus 50%. Goods produced. That sucks. Okay, let's provoke this. And that's gonna be the last of our rebels apart from the ones in Africa. Once the overextension is gone, we should be fine. Let's check. Yep, that's some provinces with no counting houses just yet. Let's build that. Build some town halls. Lower our gov costs. Any manufactories? No. Navy. Still no like sailor increases that are worth it. Nothing. There's still also decimals on these. There's no whole values yet, so no new stock exchanges, no new coastals. State houses. Do we have anything? No. Okay. We could go for this over here. That's everything. I did end up not building. Well, we have so much money anyway. I might as well just build everything, right? It's like we have so much money. I might as well just click all of the stuff here, even though it's not really necessary. Oops, I did not mean to deselect that. So for the trade company bonuses or investments over here, these are like not necessary at all. We're just clicking them because we have so much money, we're earning so much money, I might as well do it. The rate of return on these, like with the amount of time we have left, they're not gonna like pay off, but it's fine. You know, when you're making 631,000 a month, it's fine. And honestly, like our income is gonna get better over time as well. It's like it's gonna go even higher, so no big deal. No, I forgot to provoke them. Oh well, fuck. They're gonna rise up again eventually. I might as well just leave that stack on top of that province, I guess. It wasn't like a particularly big merc stack either, is it? No, actually it's fairly big. Zulu rebels are only 10k. I could probably use the smaller merc stack for that. What are you total as? 15? And this one is also 15. Wolf troops. Oh, this is just the free company. Okay, we'll leave the free company on that one, I guess. And then you can just go back home to help with the war. The next war. Get some more counting houses in. I'll keep that event running. Anything new here? No. No new stock exchanges either. Should we maybe start annexing? Okay, we can take admin here now. It's like 576, is below base costs. Production efficiency is going to increase our income again. So wait for the month tick here. There's a slight increase. Diplo. No, Diplo is too expensive. We'll delay that. Maybe just do a mercantilism click. Another counting house. Some town halls. You can build. University. Manufactories, no. Okay. Barracks, fine. Okay, there's another revolution ending. Okay. Still no whole values over here. Nothing like conscription centers either. Okay, that's a decrease, -4. We'll put a state house there. Another university. Lost an admiral. But we have like a lot of extra. We'll put in the 4 maneuver guy on that. We'll end up losing. Corruption is fine. And okay, at least we're still gaining over time. The maximum gov cap modifier plus 20% would be nice. For now, we can just enjoy Korea beating up Shun, while also not enjoying the fact that they might potentially give Jaunpur this. Jaunpur doesn't really have claims on this, do they? Do they have an interest on it though? Actually, hold on. No, they have no interest on it. Okay, so hopefully Korea just does not give the land to them. There's a clicker here. Okay. On holes. Reduce gov costs. And the stock exchanges. So our truce ends in 1797. Yeah, we could definitely like go speed 5 here. We don't have any rebel issues right now, so there's very little that we need to micro left. Hold on. If I say that, immediately there's something that pops up. I'm gonna regenerate here. Let's get... We should have a half cost missionary strength guy. Is it this guy? I don't think it is, but whatever. I guess we can also just give up on focus now. We can just go balanced, I think. At this point, we are not working through any ideas anymore. Yeah. Let's just go balanced, huh? The Papal State is back. Okay. Universities. Let's build those. Speeding through here. Nice. Some stock exchanges we can build. They refuse to pass. No, we lost prestige from that one. Right. Failing the debate makes us lose prestige, but like, that's fine. It's fine. I think we... Oh crap, no. No, I thought we had like positive prestige. Never mind. No, let's just try it again. Let's just try it again. That's fine. Let's get mercantilism clicks. Golden Age of Piracy. Why did it take until 1787 to get the Golden Age of Piracy when, you know, there's a pirate nation across the sea right here that just dominated the entire Pacific? But okay, sure game. That does mean, I think... Does that mean the Port Royale is gonna spawn? It doesn't... I don't think so. What is this? Navy tradition? Nice. Oh my god, that's a... What the Bro. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take that. That's a lot of local autonomy that we just lose. Hell no, that sucks. Local autonomy... That many local autonomy increases is like not good. That's gonna kill our economy. So, we'll just take the other option there. Okay. Get more universities in for the provinces that don't have them. Oh, there's New Providence. Okay, so the pirate nation did spawn from the Golden Age of Piracy. It is... It is... I guess the event itself is like scripted to show up in the New World only, which is why it doesn't care that we have, you know, a very strong pirate republic in the Pacific. Us. Okay, more manufactories. Let's build those. Yeah, no, I think that's it. We have stock exchanges? Okay, we do. The stock exchanges have like more value now because of the additional the new building in Victoria 3, the trade centers. I'm gonna be mapping those to the trade stations, so it's nice to have them. It's another great project we can upgrade. Go ahead and do that. Lose stability, gain prestige. I think we'll take that and then we'll just pay for the stab. We have the admin for it. Lose admin there. That's fine. Do I bother? Yeah, we're not gonna bother exploiting tax dev anymore. It's too much of a hassle to micro. Sorry. No. I'll take the prestige there. Actually, while we're waiting, I should definitely get started on annexing. So out of the vassals that I have right now, the Champa's definitely the one that probably should annex first, or like the smallest one. And also they have the same culture, I believe. They're of the same culture. No, never mind. It's like this inner one that's the same culture. Okay, let's just annex them. Let's get these two in. Where is he? First time playing GTA 3 was from was like first computer. That's rough. And then LimeWire. That's such a... LimeWire is still technically alive, right? They're kind of just like different now. We'll take the Navy tradition here. Oh, actually, hold on. Do we have... Okay, the new naval batteries. So is our annexing Champa. Alright, I have not upgraded the center of trade here, huh? Let's reduce modifier on our ruler. Nice. End of another revolution. Oh, I did not see their crap. They pieced out, so what did Korea end up taking? So Korea took that. Okay, nice. They did not lose... Okay. They did not lose their stuff over here. Thank God, so that means we are so good to go to declare war on Shun later and get the last 4 provinces. Where is it making a comeback with Apology Dream Games? I don't know if I don't know if you want to say it as a comeback. It's more like it's never really stopped. Ah, no, I overcapped mill. Oh, that's the worst one to overcap on. But yeah, we're not ahead of time anymore, so let's go ahead and take the techs. Infiltrate administration. What does this do again? I forgot what infiltrate administration does. Get our mill up. Nice. More maneuver. Did I upgrade my... I think I... Oh, I have not upgraded my units. No, wait. Oh, I did. Oh, never mind. Okay. I did upgrade my units. For whatever reason, I thought I did not. Okay. Admin. What do I do with admin? Sure, let's just pay for inflation, I guess. It's slowed down, but it's bigger back out to almost 2008 levels. Yeah, that's true. It's, it do be like that. No, those investment offices are not worth it. Okay, we're fine on those buildings. Yeah, okay. Could I maybe annex like 2 subjects at a time, actually? Can I afford it? We're only getting like -5 from this, so we can slow down our Diplo gain slightly. I could maybe annex like another subject at the same time here. Let's annex our client state. 1798. Actually, what's the estimated time on this one? 1797 on Champa. 1798 on Champasak. If I do this, we're gonna be +4. So we're still gonna gain Diplo, it's just gonna be very slow. I could maybe do Diplo focus, but I don't really need to. Because at this point, my Diplo power doesn't really go into anything else other than mercantilism. So I guess that's fine. Yeah, we'll just annex these 2 first, and then we can maybe annex Khmer later. Khmer does actually help with the wars because they are decently big compared to the other 2. Yeah, we're just gonna end up having to overcap on admin again because I have like no outlets for it. Speaking of that, we are gonna get our next reform in 1809. I think that's our last reform. Yes, that is our last reform. Okay. We'll take the... Actually, no, we can take the -50 admin power here. We're not overcapping. Don't want to lose prestige. Our discipline guy died. Not great. Can we get another discipline guy? No. We can get a morale of armies guy, but he is not an accepted culture, so I can't promote him. That is unfortunate. We'll take him, I guess. Did it say Shun is preparing to attack? What? What? I thought it said Shun was gonna declare on Russia. Why did Mongolia declare on Russia? What the fuck? Also, Russia is not looking too good. Wait, don't tell me that Mongolia and Shun are gonna declare separately. Oh my god, they have like no allies again. Russia, no. Oh, Russia has had a terrible game. Oh shit. That's rough. That is very rough. No, I'm not gonna give you access. Like, what am I gonna give you access for? This is overcap on admin. There's like no way around it. I'm just gonna end up overcapping on admin, unfortunately. If only we were like actually done with our government reforms in time, then I could spend my admin to centralized state and maybe not have the government administration issues or the admin efficiency issues, but unfortunately our development is just too high for a pirate republic right now. It's not gonna work. Any more stock exchanges? No. Okay, so I've literally run out of stuff to build that I want to build. What is this? Foreign rests for money? Nah, yeah, we'll take the money. Sure, why not? We have like so much money. I think we have like enough money. I can speed up the great projects that I'm building. Oh, Bengal. There goes Bengal. They're gonna disappear from the map, I think. I mean, hopefully. Oh, there's our golden era ending. That's fine. We do lose some combat modifiers from there, but well, Shun does not have a lot of manpower, so Korea did kind of beat them up pretty well. And despite getting beat up by Korea, they are going in on Russia now. Hopefully they waste more of their manpower so that when we go in on them, they're like not ready. Ah, crap. Okay, we're capping on mill. That's not good. What can I spend my mill on? What can I spend my mill on? Strengthening government. I need another outlet for admin, but the only real one is like actually taking land. Cool, we get a free heavy ship. Send that heavy ship over to the main fleet. Speaking of, get a ruler. That ruler has like 5 fire or 6 fire. Holy shit! Covert action relation impact minus 50%. Yeah, sure. Why not? Actually, let's see what this infiltrate administration does. I forgot what it does. Fog of Rise Dull Mason. Oh, it just lets me see what's going on in their country. Okay, lets me see where their armies are. Yeah, that's gonna be useful in the war itself. We can totally use that. Oh, there's another outlet for our admin. Go ahead and pay for a stab there. And for mill, let's do another strengthen government. Kinda need it. And there goes our ruler. Who's gonna die? We could go Diplo focus here. Since we're losing a bit of Diplo from just annexing our subjects, so we could go Diplo here. That's fine. I'm not gonna do the usual like wait for 3 months. And since we still have another war to go through, we're gonna take the discipline and siege ability. Egypt is preparing to attack. Wait, huh? Egypt is preparing to attack Austria. Why? What? What the f- Huh? What is going on in the world, dude? What the hell? How are they even gonna attack Austria? Austria's like in here. They're inland. They don't have a port. What are you attacking them for? What? Also, the Ottomans don't exist. Okay. What is Egypt attacking them for? Okay, we gotta see that. I need to see what this is about. Let's see if it shows up. Is it here? Kazan declared on Russia. Okay. Revolutionary Lithuania against Austria. Oh god, okay. Spread the revolution? Is there CB? What the fuck? Oh, that's a different war. Let's see if it shows up here in the feed. What Egypt's gonna do. On level 3 spy network, plus 25%. I think I like my trade efficiency guy right now, but we'll let the event run. Our guy's like 47, so we'll let the event run so we can get this guy in the pool. Then we just replace when this guy dies. Assuming we don't get like a better advisor. Nice. Propagation of state religion. Let's go. That's an additional missionary that we can add. Rebels are gonna spawn in the Maldives for 10k. Do you have a small mercenary stack? I can send the 15k stack over there. Yeah, the wolf troops can handle that, I guess. Send them over to the Maldives. And these guys are just to be stuck over in Africa to deal with those rebels. It's not showing up on the feed. Venice declared on Austria. Imperialism. Okay. The game said that Egypt was planning to attack Austria, but it's like other people are attacking Austria instead. Like what? What's going on, bro? I'm like looking at the feed and trying to see like what's what is this? Denmark declared war on revolutionary Martian. Crush revolution. Okay. Alright, but declared war on New Providence. Yeah, because the Pirate Republic spawned out of them. Do we have any new buildings we can build? No. I should maybe check on some great projects that I have under construction and try and speed them up so we actually finish them and get started on building the other buildings in those provinces. Actually, yeah, let's do that real quick. So the great projects that I have within my territory, right? So we have Nanmadol. This is like really unnecessary, honestly. But because we have like so much money, I might as well do it. Do you have any other great projects? I actually have. Right, I forgot I have this. I have the Moai, but we need to be Polynesian culture. I have to change the culture of this province actually to use this. I can't actually use this. Never mind then. I don't think there's a great project over here. That's in Kilwa, so that's not in my territory. This one, yeah, we can upgrade that. Just throw the money at the great projects to have them finish, right? Okay, no, we have to be Muslim for this, so this one's not gonna work. So we can ignore that one. This one requires... Oh, they require like either Confucian or a Buddhist religion. Yeah, I think we have to like... You have to convert it if I want to upgrade that. Now the great projects themselves don't really matter too much in the conversion because not all of them exist in Victoria 3. I think there's like... Oh, Angkor Wat does. So this one is actually worth upgrading. Although I still have to manually put it in actually. But yeah, like the upgrading the great projects here is really just for the EU4 portion of the game. They're not really gonna do much in Victoria 3 since, again, some of them don't even exist in Victoria 3, so... this one we can't upgrade. This one we also can't upgrade. Okay, so that's all of our great projects. Literally just throw money at them and they should be done, which means we can upgrade them again. Yep. Then do the same thing, just dump a whole bunch of money on it. I could have waited for like the discount event, but we're an economic hegemon, so you know it really does not matter. Oh, whoops. Oh, well, actually, the town hall doesn't really occupy like a building slot. I might as well just dump all of these in. Honestly, like, there's no point in me like holding on to this. I can just have them be active, and then when we state the provinces, then at least they're gonna be working already. Since they don't occupy a building slot, they're the same as the universities. Do we have any new provinces here? Okay, no reductions yet. Stock exchanges? Here we do have one. And then in terms of our status, okay, we're pretty close to maxing out our economic hegemon status, which is gonna give us the plus 20% gov cap modifier, which is great. Yeah. There's the prestige, which can just the prestige, the excess prestige gets converted to monarch power, so we're gonna have like extra monarch power again. Okay, for that, let's go and upgrade another one. I think these are the last two. I don't even know if I did not even check the bonuses, but I'm assuming they're good. I'm assuming the bonuses are good. I did not check what they are, but I'm assuming they're good. Sure, we can provoke this actually, so we don't have to deal with them later. And then Champasak, I might as well also just provoke these. There's gonna be 19k. If I provoke them, I think it's like 28. Okay. So probably want the 30 stack on that. So over here. That's 19 dev on that one. Send it over there. And our truce is almost up. It's just 4 more years. And that's all my great projects done. That means I can now start building the rest of the stuff that we need if we have space. Have any new naval batteries? No. Stock exchanges? Nope. Rebels. Actually, why am I getting high rebels? I have a -5 national unrest. What the fuck? How are these building up still? What the is this just a separatism? This might be okay. This might be because of the separatism that built up from all of the times that the provinces got sieged before, when I was like on high overextension. So there's like a lot of leftover unrest. It's just like coming back now. That might be the case. And okay, so one of those great projects gave us another great projects gave us another missionary, so that should help with converting, speed things up. Okay. We'll take the stab hits. That's fine. We can just pay for the stab again. Also prevents us from overcapping on our admin. Let's provoke Champasak. And then we have another stack in Lana. That's a lot. That's 30k. Okay, that's a lot. Which one's the highest dev? 28. 28 on that one. So I'll send them over there. We don't need Diplo rep, so we'll take the other option instead. And let's provoke these. We don't have to deal with them later when we're at war. We are 3 years away. 3 years away from our war with Shun for the last few provinces we need. But Egypt is attacking Russia? Okay. What the everyone just really beat up Russia this game, huh? Okay, our conversion and speed is like so much faster now. Probably thanks to the great projects I upgraded. Still no new values. No. Strengthen government with that one. Okay. So we get 27 I don't want to lose local goods produced, so... Oh, that's devastation though, huh? Is this even stated? This is not stated, so I guess the devastation doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll just reduce the unrest. Probably better. We're not gonna state these just yet. Oh, Burgundy. Burgundy became the emperor. Okay. I thought Burgundy would be bigger. Never mind. They're not even... Yeah, no, the HRE is just gone. The HRE is dead. I think the only way the HRE is gonna survive in a half campaign is like if we actually play within the HRE and become emperor ourselves. Oh shit, we get the legendary pirate. Let's go. Hold on. Yeah, no, we actually got Qing Shi. Yo, legendary pirate. Let's go. 556, the the greatest Chinese pirate herself. Like this is a historical character, by the way. Like this person actually existed. She's like the strongest pirate in this region. Not in this time frame, I think. I don't remember what year, but she had like a fleet of ships that rivaled nations' navies. Like she fought Portugal. She straight up fought Portugal. So yeah, you can look this up. Qing Shi, legendary pirate. And the nice thing with this is that I can just re-elect her all the time and not lose any Republican tradition, which is great. We can finally get up to 100 Republican tradition, which we never got for so long. And she's pretty young too. She starts 33, so that means we have a lot of time to work with her. This is great. I thought we would, like, when we got the earlier event that gave her as either an advisor or an admiral, like I thought we would get the option to get her as a ruler sooner, but it took a while. But yeah, this is cool. Okay, now we're cooking. Holy shit. Hopefully, I don't know if she'll survive. She probably won't. But it would be really nice if she survived all the way to the conversion, so she'd be a ruler in Victoria 3 as well. Although she'd probably die in Victoria 3 by that point. I'll take the morale of navies here. But yeah, you could say a shiny Pokemon Spar. Kinda a shiny Pokemon here. We'll take the 50 prestige. We don't need the extra admin here. We are overcapping on admin again, so. Oh yeah, that is an issue. She's Cantonese, not Filipino, so since she's not the primary culture, they're gonna kind of hate us for a while, but that's fine. National manpower, skill 2 half costs. Oh, never mind. I have a discipline guy. Never mind. I'll take the discipline guy. Always. Even if it's like full cost. Just double checking if there are any other buildings we can build. It does not look like it yet. So... Actually, there's a stock exchange you can build over there. So let's do that. The other nice thing as well about the economic hegemon is that it gives us local autonomy, or minimum autonomy in territories minus 20%. So all of these provinces that we haven't stated yet, we're actually getting more out of them now. Strengthen government here. And again, we're just gonna have to accept the fact that we're gonna overcap on admin for a while. That's a lot of unrests. That's a lot of rebels that can spawn, actually. Hold up. Let's gather up the mercs. We're gonna deal with these rebels before we go to war. I'm just gonna provoke this now, actually. Let's see where they end up. Okay, nice. They spawned on top of the troops. It feels really bad to pay for tech like this with like full penalties, but I have like nothing to spend my admin on, so I'm just gonna do that. Government capacity plus 500. We're not overcapping anymore. Let's go. Okay, we got our admin efficiency back. We could state some things here. Let's see. Sort by development, see what we haven't stated yet. Central Thailand. Sure, let's state that. We can spend admin to core. We don't have enough admin to core. But that's fine. Yeah, we can slowly like state these as we get more admin. And that's gonna give us an additional outlet for spending our admin at least. But also, I think, yeah, so stating that now allows me to accept some cultures, so we're gonna do that since we have a lot of extra slots to accept cultures. Minimal autonomy in these 3 provinces. Okay, so we can provoke that as well. Provoke that. High dev is in here, I think. Yeah, 13 dev over there. Oh, we got another heavy ship. Let's go. We're just getting these free heavy ships randomly. That's pretty funny. Okay. We could take Miltech. We don't have to. I think we'll wait on that one. So we do have other outlets for mail. Never mind. We're actually at max Republic and Tradition now. So, and since we have a legendary pirate, we're not gonna lose Republic and Tradition. Yeah, I could take... Genuinely, I could take Miltech early. Either that or... Do we have the... Yeah, we have the Force March is free now as well. I guess we could do war taxes. Just enable war taxes because we have like a lot of excess mil. I could dev. Yeah, actually, I could dev too. Now that we have the space for it. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait on that one. Luang Prabang. Where are you gonna spawn? 14. Okay, on the fort. We're overstacking the mercs, but that's fine. They're mercs anyway. And yeah, okay, let's dev slightly here for manpower. Kendall. Do I even bother putting in the edict? I don't think we need to, but sure. Oh, this one's already expanded, I think. Yeah, we already expanded that one. That's fine. We'll take the mercantilism here. Let's core this, and for mill, let's do another click. Oh, we could do even more, huh? Right, because this is a single digit. Holy shit! We could do more clicks. Dive yet. We have like so many troops there. We have to not drill actually. Our truce is almost up as well. What is this? June, yeah. It's about a year. I'm gonna stop drilling for a bit. Because I don't know if the rebels will spawn on top of my army. Then we'll send this to Shan. 15, 17... what's the other province? 11. Let's go to Tabayin. Then I think let's provoke this. Yep, I knew it was gonna spawn on top of one of my armies. Let's also do another dev click here. Karta, I think, should be in the same state. Yeah, it's in the same state. Oh, it spawned another one. Ah, fuck, okay. Do another click of mill. Okay. Let's core that. For mill, another click. Carta, I think, is not expanded. I'm not sure. Never mind, it is expanded. So never mind that. We'll do another click and down. And we can do one in Bekalongan. It should be in the same state. Let's see what we build here. The state house there. They should build a state house here. Or does it already have a state house? Where? Oh, are you serious? I put the state house on that one? Okay. The state house there instead. And then Pekalongan should have the impressment offices because it is a naval supplies building. There you go. And then in terms of other buildings we need to build, I think we are good. This one gives us like a one whole forest limit, but I don't think this is like, it's not a is it? Is this stated or just? No, this is just a territory. This is not a state. The autonomy has just gone down enough that I actually get like an actual value, an actual whole number value. No, that's fine. Whoops. Did I? Okay, we already cleared that one. So who is Shun allied to now? Manipur? Are you serious? You're allied to Manipur? Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna keep an army over here then. Which one's the small stack? Either our army is too big for that. Kutai company? Do you even have a fort here? No, this is a level 1 fort. So we don't need artillery here. Yeah, we can have the Kutai company handle this, and then we just have like mercs on the border. You are dying of attrition over here. Yeah, sure. Stay there. For mill, let's do another click. I'm assuming that's in the same state. Yeah. We're pretty close to annexing our 2 vassals over here as well. And let's do another click of mill. Is this in the same state? Yeah, it is. To inflation, Republican tradition. I think we'll take the... we can take the Republican tradition hit, because we're gonna earn that back. Okay, we lost a general there, so that's gonna be our outlook for mill. Actually, So the truce is done in a few months. Let's stop drilling. We have to have them ready with enough morale to take this fight. And then for this one, for this fleet, I like how we have Qingxi twice. They're supposed to be the same person. We actually get her twice, which is kind of funny. Let's take this guy actually for the main fleet leader. Also, yeah, we have like 4 flagships. Is this guy still the... Oh no, this is still Qing. I guess we can just put our ruler in there. That's so funny. Okay. So we're pretty close. So let's just speed at 5 our way to that war. Or that truce end. And then I think we'll be good to go. Just making sure we are not missing any buildings. Yes. 30. So here. April, May, June. Okay, so on June, we'll be ready to go to war. Sown discontent in my population, that's fine. Truce with Shun is ended. It's time. It's time for our last war. I'm gonna try and finish this quickly. As best as I can. And we're gonna take... Yeah, we're gonna end up having to fight Manipur, but that's fine. We actually have rebels. It's time. Let's go. Let's deal with you. Their army got annihilated by the rebels, didn't they? Yup. Okay. Oh, we get peace out Manipur right away. I can just have the merc stacks on this. And then we can start sending troops over here. We'll do the splits later. These two go over here. And then for our fleets, let's get started on blockading Shun again. I think we can raid too, like we can raid them while we're at war. Okay. Let's do our splits. Actually got enough I'm surprised they got enough drill in time for that war. Oops, selected the wrong army. Hopefully, now we're gonna need like an extra 3 on that one, huh? These 2 stacks we're gonna have on backup, just in case. So that's the main fleet. I'm going to split the fleet in half. And then we'll have the other half start blockading the rest. Like 161 versus 157, we're outnumbered, but my ships are stronger, so it's fine. If they try to leave the port, they're going to get annihilated. Guaranteed. Did Korea end up taking... Nah, Korea did not end up taking the rest of this stuff, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to actually blockade this side too. Which sucks. Oh wait, no, never mind. They actually don't control... Okay, so all the ports on this side is actually on Korea's side now, so I only need to blockade this side. Okay. That works for me. Blockade this. And then let's go over to this side. Okay, so Ainu's actually here. So the port on this province is on this sea tile. So we don't have to put the fleet over here on the coast of Sakhalin. We can just focus on the on this coast over here. Nice, we got Lim Chao. Actually, I did not check how many troops do they have. They have 8k manpower. They have 380,000 troops. That's fine. I think it's an even fight. How many troops do I have right now? We have like 360, right? Oh, my force limit went up. Hold on, we can bring in more. What the hell? Let's hire more mercs then. Hire more mercs. These two mercs, I don't think we can hire. Yeah, they're pretty far. I think they spawn in the US. Yeah, they spawn over there. That's not gonna work. I could maybe like spawn in another half stack, to be honest, rather than rather than mercs, but I'm kind of too lazy for that. We did end up just losing our professionalism that we just saved up, so that's kind of silly of me, but it's fine. There's Manipur. We can piece them out right away, so we don't have to deal with them anymore. I'm not gonna take their land because honestly, like, they're not really worth much. Also, they're outside of my range here. We're not really trying to take the rest of this stuff anymore. Yeah, we'll just ignore them. They're not important. I could maybe take them to clean up the borders in Vic3, but I'm not too fussed about it. And there's the blockade there. And then we've got like 2 more sea zones to blockade. This one is Russia, so don't have to worry about that. Oh, so Shun actually peaced out earlier than Mongolia. Did they take anything? Did they take this from Russia? Oh, I don't know what they took there. Is there a port on this side? No, that is over here. Okay, so that's all of the blockades we need to do. So we can send this stack over here, blockade the rest. We could also infiltrate the administration on their side. They did the same to me. And we have a lot of spy network built up. Okay, so now we can see their armies. And yeah, they're pretty scattered. They're pretty scattered, so... Okay, but at least now we know like where their troops are. Let's go and send these over. Ooh, yeah, we need to take this fort first. I don't like the zone of control over here. We need to take this fort first before we can start splitting our armies off and taking multiple forts. We are overcapping on mill. Let's go ahead and do some clicks first. I think we still have the edict on that. Delay. Naval battery. And then let's do another click on Siak. Actually, there's a building slot here that we can use. Just don't know what to put on it. Naval battery, I guess. And then Karta. Is Karta in the same state as like earlier? Yeah, it is. $4 mil power to dev. Holy sh! That is cheap as hell. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, this is definitely like helpful. We can actually see where their armies are. I'm gonna do this just so I'm not too distracted by trying to dev provinces up. There's Puer. Oh, actually, no. I should bring this side over. Okay, we can send the troops in now. Did they put a fort? Oh my! Oh no! Never mind. That was not. That's not a new fort. They had that fort a while ago. Okay, time to push in. Time to push in. I'm gonna send you to Canton. Start working on the coast. We're gonna have like one big fight here, I think. Yeah, this is gonna be one big fight. Or not, they just leave. They run away. They run away. We can catch... Oh my god, we can catch another fight here instead. They leave. They ignore... Oh my god, we're gonna wipe them. Yeah, okay, that's 2 stack wipes. Pretty good. Oh. Ah, no, they reinforced it at a really bad time for me. Okay. We stack wiped, I think like 2, but then they reinforced like really fast. And so we don't have like time to recover our morale here. Ooh, we're gonna have to like back off here, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to back off. So we lost 0.48, but we did stack wipe the previous stacks that were in there, so I think I'll take that. That's a win for me. We could... Nah, we need to like work outward, I think. The merc stacks. Let me gather out the merc stacks. Actually, we should have them help with fights. We'll take the prestige hit. It's fine. We'll let our main stacks kind of recover their manpower a bit before we fight again. Also, they need to recover morale. Let's send these in here. Oh, they might reinforce though. Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna reinforce that. It is our fort though. It's under our control, so it shouldn't be too bad. There's Champa. There's Champa. Did we have any other stacks? Is that... Are those the only troops they got? I don't know if that's the only number. Is that the only troops they had? Why did they have like a 1k stack that's like separated from this stack over here? I'll just grab them and then... Okay, they ended up not reinforcing that. Cool. That's good for me. I'm not gonna bother deleting these. It's not ideal. I don't know why they decided to have Cav, but I guess, is this even like properly ratioed? I guess it is. Yeah, keep Qingxi, of course. Legendary pirate. Why would you not keep her? Where do you have the merc stacks now? I kind of don't have a spot for them. Okay, got that fort. Let's start working on the next fort. Yeah, the problem here is like all of their all of their stack is like they have like 200k over here. Holy shit. They can try for the fort again, I guess. Yeah, okay, that's what their plan is. They're gonna try for the fort again. We're not full man. Like, we're not full on frontline yet on these stacks. We need to wait. So I can't fight with these guys unless we could send in the mercs first and have them be the frontline and then send in all of the stacks behind them. Maybe. Okay, there's Changsha. I mean, while they're busy over here, there's just gonna be like more what should we call it? More forts, or like more I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Like while they're over here, like stacking up on this side, like my stack over here can just siege these forts down. How much war score do we even need for this? Actually, let me check. It's actually not that expensive. 33 war score is very cheap. We could also just remove their cores on a bunch of our land as well for the rest of the war score. Just so I think this would remove their claims from us in Victoria 3, because they're gonna have claims on this because they have cores on it. So that should help with their war, so that they don't have war goals on us in the next game. But yeah, I think the play here is we're gonna have to wait until these stacks are full frontline, and then we're gonna drop everything on this in sequence. Crap, we need like 3 infantry here. Whoops, let me do that real quick. It's one of those forts which needs 43. Let's know their strength in government here. We'll send the ducats, that's fine. I mean, I don't have to actually worry about it until it's like positive. 0% is fine. If it's positive, that's when we make our move and like try and fight them for it. Okay, 40%. My stacks are ready, so I'm gonna group up all of my mercs over here on top of this extra stack that I got. And then, yeah, we're just gonna do like an attack, like a full-on attack command to send in all the stacks at the same time. Yeah, they're backing off. Like, they know it's coming. They know it's coming here. I did not read that. I don't know who Egypt is attacking this time. But we don't care about that right now. Oh, no, they're reinforcing. Okay, they're reinforcing. Okay, let's see. This is a fort under our control, so for the battle, they should have the penalty. But with all of our stacks coming in here, yeah, they're backing off. They're in like force march. They were gonna go in. They're just not gonna go in anymore. Yeah, okay. We can maybe try and catch something here. Yeah, we can catch a few things here. Nice. Then we can proceed to the next fort. Let's go over there. In Jinhua. Yeah. Like the 3k I think can stay here. Nice, stack what? We can make a play on this side actually. We'll take the double increase there. No stack wipes unfortunately, but we're gonna push here. Let's see what we can find. And I can afford to do these battles now because I'm swimming in manpower and sailors, unlike before. Also, these ports that we have fully occupied, we don't need to blockade here anymore. So let's continue the blockade here. I don't think they had any additional... Yeah, they did not have any additional ships. I saw a light ship here somewhere that we annexed, that we got from the annexation. So we're gonna have them protect trade in the Polynesian Triangle. Over here, no. Do we have alliance ships here? No. Over here, it's fine. Over here is just galleys, okay. Yo, you can maybe catch this. Ah! No, my other stacks are like too far. They were force marching. I don't know if they can hold out. I don't think they can. I went in too early. Like my 80k stack over here is like too early. The other stacks are not here yet. And they're getting more reinforcements. Yeah, no. I think we back off. Yeah, we back off on this one. That was a bad fight by me. But with the rest of the army coming in, I think we can catch them. Nice. Sieging forts fast. This one's another level 8, so we're gonna need another 3k. Ah, crap, I put in the stack too early again. No! They're coming in too early. Ah, shit. Hopefully they make it. Okay, the reinforcements are making it time. Okay. Ah. Let's. I don't know what I do with this extra stack here. Let's move these guys back again. We need to. That was a mistake. I'm like not sending my full width all at once. They're like coming in like piecemeal. They should be coming in at the same time, is the thing. So we're not like losing too much manpower there. Now for the merc stacks. We've pushed them back. I don't know if my merc stacks can like catch anything here. But we could also just like siege normally. And then just gather them up again once the main stacks are ready again. Okay, there's my merc stack over here done. Is Jaunpur okay, Jaunpur is rival to them. Good. Almost capping on mill. So let's go ahead and spend that on dev clicks. Equal. Get a crunch development on that thing. And here we have these. What do we want here? It's T. We need a stock exchange? Not really. I guess we can just go for naval base. Yeah, naval battery. We kind of need the naval batteries because that's gonna give us more, we'll call it, more naval bases in Vic3, because that's how I have it mapped. And just so like the naval batteries are not completely useless. And also because the converter does not use or does not take into account your units in EU4 for the conversion, since units in Victoria 3 are tied to buildings. You have to like map a building from EU4 to naval bases in Vic3 so that you can actually have a navy. Which is why like I spammed out a lot of naval batteries. Mindoro, did I expand infrastructure here already? I did. Okay. Do I have the edict on here? Yes, I do. Okay. Is it also Diplo? Yeah, it is also Diplo. We can't accept any other cultures right now. So I guess we just keep deving. Yeah. Now that we have the gov space. Like, now that we have the gov capacity, I can actually afford to like dev click again. Oh, that is... Oh no, that is dangerous. They're like maneuvering close to my stock over here. Are these all the mercs? Yeah, these are all the mercs. We need to get over there right now. We need to get over there right now and like support them if they get attacked. Or they might just be maneuvering over to the fort. That's something else that they might be doing. Yeah, we're gonna get trapped here. Holy shit. We're gonna get trapped here. Where are my transports? I'm gonna bring my transports over just in case. We might need an evacuation. Let's do some merging here. Just so... Just so no one gets separated. But yeah, we have to get the merc stacks over. Because the main combat stacks over here are not ready. Yeah, that is freaky. Okay, we won the fort. That's nice that we won the fort. Oh crap, I'm gonna get caught in the fight here. Shit. That's not good, getting caught in a fight here. So one of my stacks is locked in movement, so I can't like stop them anymore. We're just gonna have to go in. At least our navy is gonna obliterate them, so that's nice. We get another missionary strength. Let's get another missionary strength guy to help with converting. Okay. Oh my god, the lag. Let's... The numbers are... It's lagging so hard because there's like too many. Oops, that is too many. We're just removing 13. So we're removing 30. We're going to delete them for the sailors. Set an expansion fast. They found the drugs in the bodies. I see you're also passing on some contraband. Wait. Okay. I thought it was like we annihilated so many of them. I thought the 161 became 7. No, it was just like a different fleet. Okay. We're gonna have to like take this 80k stack to go around because they're gonna reinforce that, and my army... Yeah, my armies are pretty far away. Oh shit. They're gonna try and retake that fort, I think. Oh my god. Am I gonna make it? Oh, we made it. Oh, thank god we made that. Holy shit. We actually won that fight. Let's go. We actually won that fight. Oh my god. Actually, do I bother removing their cores? Can we just live with the fact that they're gonna have claims in us? I guess we can just revoke the claims in Vic3. So 33 war score just so we can get it over with. I think we just need to take their capital at this point. That's probably the best thing we can do right now. I'm gonna keep pushing over here, and then I'll have the 280k stacks like go for Chongqing. We ended up not needing the transport, so that's nice. It doesn't look like they're building up their navy in the other ports. How many people are gonna attack Russia this game? Holy shit. They've been beat up so bad. Let's do some clicks here. Whoops. So this is T, so we'll do a Diplo click, mill click over here, mill click over here, Diplo, mill. Oh wait, we have not expanded this, I think. Yeah, we have not. Nice. And then let's do another Diplo. Another mill. Or Diplo. The mill. Diplo. Mill. Another Diplo. We're so close to capping on Diplo. Are you serious? Okay, there we go. Put some counting houses in. Do we have a state house in this region already? I hope I put it in the right spot. Oh, okay, gems. Gems. So that's fine. Makes sense. Stock exchange. We could put some stock exchanges down, actually. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put some stock exchanges down. It's gonna be trade stations. Yeah, we're gonna have them like mess with their pathing and like have them give up the siege and like and just screw with them. Screw with the AI over there. Yeah, these guys are not like fully ready yet. Okay, 115. Do we have enough? They have like 180 and counting. That's over there. So probably, yeah, the Bergs are not ready to fight that on just yet. But we do have the 2 stacks over here that can follow up. So we're gonna send these in too. And this is another 43er. So where's my return province over there? So we'll do this, and then on this one, we'll leave 3. There we go. No! Oh crap! And he died on the fort too, so I can't add another. It is another merc stack. I can't add another general right away. Yeah, so we're just gonna intimidate. Oh my god! What the hell? How did they get to? That was -7. How did it become 35 already? What the? What? What is going on with the siege, bro? It's like going insane. This is a fort? Yeah, this is a fort. Okay, we're gonna have to fight that. I don't really want to have to fight rebels right now, but we're gonna have to. Fuck. I'm gonna use the mercs for it actually. I don't want to lose like strength for rebels. We're just gonna use the merc stacks. Did I not leave enough on this? No, they just attritioned. That's why. You have to add another stack or another regiment. Because they keep alternating, I can't figure out whether they're gonna be close to that siege or not. The AI is like spazzing out on that siege. It's so dumb. Off. Ah, crap. Okay. Well. I mean, we can still take it, I guess, but. No! Okay, they got the siege down. Fuck. We're gonna have to fight for that fort again. God damn it. Oh. They're gonna take that fight? Okay, we're gonna bring the mercs in. Actually, let's have the... Oh, they just took a fight though. I want to put them in like force march, but we kind of need their morale to like recover first. I'm just gonna send this stack over here to deal with this. Okay, they backed off. Nice. Okay. Oh. Let's do some clicks first. Hold on. Jambies. This is in a purge dev. So I want Diplo click. Diplo click, another one. And then mill click. Diplo. Mill. Diplo. Then we can expand this. And then, yeah, I should have prioritized the stock exchange over the naval battery since this gives us trade stations in the next game. Mill click. And then another... Okay, they're both 969. Diplo, I guess, because that's T. Then another mill click. And then another... Actually, no. Another... it's the same cost, I guess. Do the Diplo click there, and then I'll do a mill click here. And then... We're so close to capping on both. That's a lot of dev already. I think we'll just go to the next province instead. And then stock exchanges. What did I have? I think I had dry docks mapped for ports. So I do kind of want dry docks as well. Okay, where were we? Yeah, I want to siege this fort down again. But they're all like hanging around over here. Like, their entire army is like all over on this side, on this corner of the map. Okay, we'll take the monarch power here. I'm fine with taking the corruption, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to try and siege this down. Hopefully they don't interrupt me. It's level 6 fort, so we don't need the full 43. We'll keep the mercs sort of in this area, right? Just so that they're ready to reinforce whenever. That might be going for my subject actually, but that's fine. That's just my subject anyway. We can try and annihilate their fleet again. That's gonna be most of their fleet over here. The rest of their ships are like over here. Just 8 lights. Yep. And we're just gonna destroy their fleet again. We're gonna capture some ships. There's Chongqing. We can make a play for the capital now. We sunk their flagship. Cool. And we captured 48 ships and destroyed the rest. Or they lost like a lot. Yeah, they went down to 45 ships. That's nice. Let's get these onto the ports. And also let me delete these 13 transports I got from them. Let's take the sailors from them. Okay, Jinhua. Let's take this. Right, we had to recruit another general for this one. I can maybe go for Hanchong now. They're kind of scattering. So I want to take my mercs. So we can support this siege for Hanchong. While they're busy evacuating this side, we can start moving our stack over here to take this next fort. This is level 8. Okay, so we need another 43. Need another 43 for that one. I think I'm gonna catch like too many of them over there. So we'll wait for them to cross, and we'll wait for our mercs to get there first, so that we have some support before we go in. They might be capped on Diplo. Let's just go for like the next province here. Church dev. Wajo. Put a trade station down. Okay, we're fine. In terms of peace, I think we can technically peace out now. Yeah, should we just peace out now? I'm not really interested in like taking money. We can just accept the fact that they're gonna have claims on us in the next game. They're probably not gonna fight us for it, and if they do, I think we'll have an easier time of like beating them in Vic3 than we are here. Because definitely it's just gonna be like less micromanagement on my part. Yeah, I think I'd rather just take my stuff and leave, so we can move on, so that we can speed 5 our way to 1821 now at this point. Yeah, we'll do it. I don't want to like prolong this any further. We're out. We've completed our goals. Let's raise this and raise this. Hopefully we don't overcap. We not overcap? Nice, we don't overcap. Okay. Expand this. Well, that is the issue. We're gonna have like because the revolutionary spawned there. I think we're gonna have revolutionary. Yeah, we're gonna have like revolutionary stuff here, but because we have like no absolutism, I don't think this affects us at all, I think. Yeah, because normally, so we get, when you have revolution, you normally get unrest scaling with your absolutism, but because we're a pirate republic, we have like no absolutism to speak of. So the revolution literally does not affect us. So even if the revolution spreads, that's fine. Technically speaking, we're already liberal, so yeah, the rebels don't really have to fight for anything in our nation. Yeah, that's fine. So we expanded these already and raised them. So I think I can core. Yep, we can core. We can recall our armies. I could even what the what? Why? Why is your liberty desire high? Excuse me? My Diplo rep. Dreams of liberty. Heck. Yeah, my Diplo rep, I think, is like bad right now. We already have the thing that makes them like loyal. From here, how do we reduce this further? I guess just placate. I guess just placate. Yeah, let's just placate. But now that our conquest is done, actually, let's get all of our armies back first, right? So let's bring all of you back home. Let's just line them up. Surely Vietnam has enough supply limit for all of the armies. We'll just have them like march back home. Let's bring the transports over as well, and our fleets. Our fleets doesn't need to blockade anymore. I think that's all of them. And with that, we have completed the conquest of the East Indies. We are now complete. I don't think 21 years is enough for me to take the Bengal trade node and the Canton trade node. That's like that's too much land. So we're just gonna set those goals aside for now. And since we have no more conquests that we need to do, we can finally state everything that we need to state. So I don't know if that's gonna affect the... That's probably not gonna affect the coring speed on these, right? Surely not, since I already paid for it. I hope. So we're just gonna state everything in the subcontinent. And let's do these. Why can I not stay? Oh no, I'm still coring that stuff over there. So we're gonna go like over gov cap here, like by a lot, but that's fine since the penalties don't really matter anymore when we're not expanding. And we're gonna get so much value from all of this stuff that it's like the penalties are worth taking just by having all of this stuff cored. Dude, in 10 years, you got this. No. No, I'm pretty sure Jaunpur is still allied to Korea. Yeah, they are. So if I try to attack Jaunpur for that stuff, we would have to fight Korea. And when you fight Korea in the late game, when they're like this, any war against them is gonna take an additional like 20 or 30 years because they're just a pain in the ass to fight. Like straight up, they are like, unless you were playing a dedicated military nation, which we are not, right? We are a pirate republic. We are shooting ourselves in the foot in terms of land army. So we cannot fight them. Like even if you're a dedicated military nation and you fought Korea and they're in a defensive war against you, it's going to be a pain in the ass to fight them. So I'm not gonna bother with that. That's a waste of time. I'm gonna fight them in... Like, I would fight them in Victoria 3. It's much easier to fight them in Victoria 3. I'm not gonna fight them here. In EU4. EU4 late game Korea is stupid. Like, actually stupid. This is still in the subcontinent, right? Yes, this is still the subcontinent. So let's just state everything here. I already have the Spice Islands stated, obviously, because why would you not state the Spice Islands? And I think that's everything. Did we miss something? I don't think we have. I think for the longest time we did not have. Yeah, we did not have Palawan stated for whatever reason. It was just not worth the dev. I think that's no. This one's not stated as well. So these islands are actually included in the East Indies. So we actually extend over here. But with that, that is now everything stated. Whoops, I missed Borneo. My bad. Let's state this. State this. That one's already stated. Let's state that as well. So now, yep, there we go. Everything is stated, except for the ones that are we're still waiting for the cores on. Do we have enough admin to core all of this? No, we don't. We don't even have enough admin to core all of it. That's fine. For our excess diplo and mill, we're gonna just do some clicks here. Bali. Is this even in the state? Well, of course it's in a state. I just stated it. Like, what am I talking about? What the... this is a cloth province, so we're gonna go ahead and dev that on Diplo. Priority. This one as well. Actually, we need to spend a bit of our mill. Yeah, we need mill spending. Okay. We could go back to admin focus just so we can core that stuff faster, but it's gonna take a while. But now... Oh my god, Egypt actually overtook me. Oh fuck. Egypt overtook me in great power status? Are you serious? I mean... We're short like 6 dev, but once I annex my subjects, actually, I think we can just overtake them. But the world, the great powers of the world are looking a bit funky. Okay, let's go and hold on. Let's merge this. Oh my god, the lagging. It's lagging because of the numbers. Holy shit. Let's delete the 25 over here. We don't need these. And these ones protect trade in the Polynesian Triangle. Let's take the... I want the reform progress, actually. We get that sooner, or get our last reform sooner. And yeah, like we take a hit to gov cap because of all the provinces I stated just now. Mill power... Should I just not give a crap about the edict anymore and just dev stuff? I think I should just dev stuff without putting up the edict anymore. Ah. Oh, this one's already expanded. Okay. I thought it was not. Keep coring. Yeah, we're actually not going to be able to expand because we're like coring stuff. I should probably hold off on developing stuff that beyond 15. Until we sort out our cores. I could also probably delete my mercs at this point. Okay, so how's our yeah, oh my god. Now that I stated my stuff, we actually have 1,000 naval force limit. Holy shit. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, that should make sense. And we're also, yeah, our max sailors just shot up as well. Max manpower is now 500,000. How's our income actually? Our income should have also increased. Yup. Oh my god. See how much we were missing from not being able to state those provinces? And like, as much as I wanted to state them, we just could not because we still had some conquests to do. So I didn't want to tank my admin efficiency, what little admin efficiency that we had. But now that we're not expanding, like stating all of those provinces just gave us everything that we needed earlier on. So much income, so much manpower, and like probably the most sailors you will ever see in a normal game. And also I think, yep, there you go. All of the dev that I just did just shot us up again. We're overtaking Egypt now, and that's gonna shot up even further once we annex Khmer as well, which I should be queuing up to do. Yep, let's do that. We're gonna annex Khmer, and hopefully, actually, oh man, I hope that we have enough time. Actually, what's the expected date here? When is the expected date? Why is it not telling me when you're expecting to finish? Excuse me. Oh, because I don't have Diplo Rep. You need Diplo Rep to progress annexation. Oh, fuck. Okay. Ah, we're gonna need the Diplo Rep guy. There's not enough Diplo Rep. Fuck. No! Are you serious? Am I gonna get delayed because I don't have Diplo Rep? How long is the annex thing going? Fuck. You get one from that. Annex such is -3, July 1808. Fuck. That's awkward. Well, I need to figure out where to get some additional Diplo Rep because we're gonna need that Diplo Rep so that we can annex these two in time. Like, I don't estimated to be done 1806. That's gonna keep getting delayed because we're not getting any because we don't have any Diplo Rep right now. And this one's just not gonna progress at all. Fuck. Yeah. I think we are gonna end here. I don't want to go too much over time. I also kind of want to wake up early tomorrow because I have to like continue with going to the gym. But yeah, we're gonna end here for now. That's gonna be our last war. The next session we're not gonna have any wars. We're just gonna like speed our way to 1821, and then we're probably gonna finish like we're probably gonna reach 1821 like halfway through the stream on the next session. So what I'm gonna do for the rest of the session next week is probably just gonna show off a bit of these settings that I'm gonna have for the converter so that we can kind of figure out like how this is gonna look like in Victoria 3. But yeah, we're not gonna do any more conquests in the EU4 timeline because like, you know, we don't have time to get the stuff that I would like to get with conquest, and also I just stated everything, so doing conquest at this point would be really hard. So yeah, we're just going to finish up all of the internal stuff, get to 1821, and then show off a bit of the converter before we go to Vic3 on the next session. So yeah, this is what the world sort of is going to look like. And oh my god, the colonies got free. Let's go. Yes, okay, Britain is not going to be strong next session. or in Victoria 3. Most of their colonies actually got independent. Thank God for that. Okay. So that was why they dropped. Okay. Now this makes sense. Because previously they were up on the great power rankings, but now that their colonies are independent, they actually dropped down. So that means it's just me and Egypt that are vying for like the top spot. Yeah, like Egypt has so much development on their own, which is pretty good. They're going to be really strong in the next game. But yeah, this is what the world looks like. Russia has been partitioned into 3. Persia's pretty strong. Egypt is pretty damn strong. The revolution has taken hold in Europe. And Westphalia has formed. Did they leave the HRE? No, they did not. The HRE is going to collapse immediately on Victoria 3, so that's that. Great Britain is looking quite weaker without their colonies. And the Americas are going to be pretty funny in the next game, I think. The colony that I released over in Alaska is still alive somehow. No one finished them off. I don't know why no one finished them off, but sure. We just have like some random Filipino provinces in Alaska. We'll see what I don't know what they're gonna do in the next game. We'll see what happens to them, I guess. But yeah. Hopefully we manage to annex both of our subjects before 1821. And yeah, we'll show off a bit of the settings for the converter when we get there. So that's gonna be the plan next Tuesday. As for the next stream, the next stream is going to be on Thursday. We're going to be picking up where we left off in XCOM 2 and continuing that run. And then on Saturday, we'll be going back to Endless Space 2 to finally play the last faction in the all faction runs, which is going to be the Umbral Choir. So that is the schedule for this week. Thanks to Spar, Tom Steele, and Steel Inquisitor for dropping by. I have to say their full names now because there's like 2 of them. But for everyone else, wherever and whenever you're watching from, whether it's live or the VOD, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch, have a good day, good night, take care, and I'll see you on Thursday for some XCOM 2. Well, Philippines and Alaska makes sense. Are there actually a lot of them? Actually, I should not be surprised. There are a lot of Filipinos like all over the place. To be fair. But yeah. And yes, I will enjoy my contraband. Anyway, see you guys on Thursday. Bye-bye.